Hello everyone, this is the Archfiend. I got a little rant video here for you guys today, and this video actually started to get discussed last night on my website, theawesomearchfiend.com, in the chat room, and ironically enough, it was discussed by a fellow chat room member by the name of Mr. Pink, and it revolved around the movie Reservoir Dogs. And I said ironically enough because Mr. Pink in my chat room is named after the character that Steve Buscemi plays in this movie, Mr. Pink. And the thing that we talked about is this movie is about 6 bank robbers that knock over a bank to try and get, a big bounty of diamonds that are getting shipped through town or some shit like that. Anyways, if you haven't seen this movie, watch it. It's a very good movie. And what we were talking about is how one of the 6 bank robbers is very unique compared to the others. And he's very unique in the sense that he's just totally irrelevant to this film. Like, he literally adds nothing to this film, and we were talking why he's even in this film to begin with. And if you don't even know who I'm talking about, I of course am talking about Mr. Blue. And if you don't know who Mr. Blue is, well, let me show you who he is. Here's the back group photo on the DVD. This has the bank robbers and Nice Guy Eddie and his father, and the bank robbers, of course, are the guys in the black ties and the black suits. And see, there's number 1. There's number 2, there's number 3, there's number 4, there's number 5. Huh. Wasn't there 6 bank robbers? That's right. Mr. Blue is the guy that doesn't even make it to the group photo in the back of the DVD. That's how irrelevant he is. And on top of him being totally irrelevant, he has 2 lines of dialogue in this entire movie. 2! And they're offered within the first 4 minutes of the film. He has the one line about waitresses relying on tips to pay their bills, and he says the line about what's good service, her taking you to the back and sucking your dick. That's his big entry to the film. That's all he offers. And I say to people, why is he even in this movie? Are they trying to say that the bank robbery could not be pulled off with just 5 people? They needed that 6th person? I mean, they don't even show him in the rest of the film. Yeah, they show him in that one scene where they're giving out each other's names. Only that's because he has to be on camera when the Nice Guy Eddie's father says Mr. Blue. Like, other than that, he's worthless. Worthless! Why is he in this movie? Why? Why? I mean, seriously, if you're Quentin Tarantino and you're directing this film and you're looking at the final print of it, wouldn't you just say, you know what? Let's just go ahead and cut Mr. Blue's scenes from the movie because it's just totally pointless. I mean, why is he in the movie? Why? And I know a lot of people are going to say, well, Quentin Tarantino's character is, just as equally worthless. He doesn't offer much dialogue, but yeah, well, at least he has a pivotal scene in the movie where they're driving away in the getaway car, and he actually, is in a scene where they show him dying. And I'm sorry if I'm giving away spoilers. If you haven't seen this movie by now, then what the hell's your problem? They don't even give Mr. Blue the courtesy of showing him die. They just get back to the safe house and they say, what happened to Mr. Blue? Oh, he got shot back at the bank. Anyway, next scene. It's like, whoa, 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 whoa. That's it? We're just going to go under the assumption that one of the bank robbers saw him get shot and killed? Like, that's it? That's the only courtesy they can give him? They can't even show him getting shot? What the hell is with that? And this leads me to another point. Going back to that scene where I said Quentin Tarantino drives away in the getaway car. I want to ask you guys that's seen this movie if you understand what went down in this scene, okay? Let's set the scene here. Tim Roth and Harvey Keitel are in the bank heist and they're driving away in the getaway car with Quentin Tarantino, okay? Quentin Tarantino's driving, turns a corner, crashes into a telephone pole, and as he's kind of bloodied, Tim Roth gets out of the car and he's standing next to him in the driver's side door. Harvey Keitel goes out, stands in the street, and then does that scene where he guns down the cops that turn around the corner. Okay? They come back to the car 10 seconds later, not even 10 seconds later, and Quentin Tarantino is dead. What happened to Quentin Tarantino there? And on top of that, why is Harvey Keitel cool with the fact that Quentin Tarantino is dead? It's not like when, Tim Roth got out of the car and Harvey Keitel got out of the car. Like, Quentin Tarantino's lying there going like, oh, I'm dying. Oh, God, I'm not going to live much longer. Oh, he was completely coherent. He was trying to start the car. He was moving around. He had a spoken line of dialogue to Tim Roth. He said something about how he can't see. And then Harvey Keitel comes back 5 seconds later and he's dead. Does Tim Roth kill him there? Does Quentin Tarantino die from his own wounds? I mean, he's wounded and all. Does he die from those? And I've talked about this a lot of people. A lot of people say, like, you can hear one distinct gunshot when Harvey Keitel's gunning those cops. Don't give me that shit. You cannot hear one distinct gunshot that is supposedly from Tim Roth's gun that shoots Quentin Tarantino. And how can Harvey Keitel just come back to the car and be like, is he dead? He's dead? Oh, okay, let's go. Hold on, Harvey. Time out. 5 seconds ago, the guy was perfectly alive. And you're not even going to question the fact that he's dead now? What sense does that make? So yes, people, I love this movie. There's two things that just bug me about this movie. Quentin Tarantino's mysterious death and the inclusion of Mr. Blue. And I don't even know who Mr. Blue is. Like, he's a no-name actor, and on top of that, he's like 20 years older than the rest of the bank robbers. It's like, why the hell would they pick someone who's old enough to be the father of the bank robbers go along on the bank heist? I don't know. What do you guys think? Have any of you guys out there seen this movie? Have either one of those scenes and, well, not necessarily a scene with Mr. Blue, but just the inclusion of Mr. Blue and that scene with Quentin Tarantino, has that bugged you at all? Because it has to me. Like I said, I love this movie, but even movies that I love just can rub me the wrong way. So, yeah, I don't know. I just want to talk about this because we were talking about this for about an hour or two last night on my website, and I said I was going to make a video about it. So, yeah, you never know what I'm going to make a video about here. And, yeah, I've probably wasted enough time here on YouTube. So, yeah, have a great day, everyone.